Cancer takes funding for research to discover the next new treatment, providing access to quality and affordable health care, and people willing to take action by raising funds and raising their voice to advocate for others. United by hope, we can end breast cancer. Join our fight. Save lives.
This is Sergeant Shane Hubbs. Drivers, always watch for pedestrians along your route. Be sure to slow down and be prepared to stop when turning or otherwise entering a crosswalk. Yield to pedestrians and crosswalks and stop well before the crosswalk. Reduce your speed in school zones and neighborhoods where children are present. Follow the rules of the road, obey signs and signals, and limit traffic instead of your phone. This is a public service announcement from your Missouri State Highway Patrol. I'm Jack Callahan. The port strike is ending for now. The U.S. Maritime Alliance and the International Longshoremen's Association reaching a tentative agreement on wages, reportedly a 62% boost over the next 6 years, and an agreement to suspend the strike at East and Gulf Coast ports until mid-January to negotiate other contract issues. 3 former Memphis police officers have been convicted on some of the federal charges related to the beating death of motorist Tyree Nichols after a traffic stop. Nichols' mother, Ro Von Wells, reacting.
I'm actually in shock right now because I still can't believe all this stuff is going on. But we're happy that they all have been convicted and they have been arrested.
The judge ordering them taken into custody pending sentencing in January. The 3 still face second-degree state murder charges. America is listening to Fox News.
What?
Your source for the latest news, weather, and agricultural information is
Still in the mouth?
KFEQ.
Still in the mouth? Flying?
Ken Coleman, Ramsey Personality, is my co-host today. #1 best-selling author of the book Paycheck to Purpose. Abigail is with us in Minneapolis. Hi, Abigail. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up in your world?
Not much. So I guess my question today is, I'm in quite a bit of student loan debt, and I have a job that I love, and a career path that I think I love. But the amount of debt that I'm in and the amount of money that I'm making, I just don't see how it's practical to do that.
How much do you make and how much debt do you have?
So I'm in about $160,000 debt. It's all student loan debt. I don't have any other debt. I make currently $65,000 at my salaried job as a judicial officer. And then I have another job as an event manager, and I probably bring about $1,000 a month on that.
Okay, a judicial law clerk.
What happened?
Whoa!
What you said?
Huh?
The whoa.
Okay.
What are you doing?
And your
Bumpy.
degree is in what?
What are you doing?
Yeah, so I have a
We're gonna hack a little bit?
have my law
We're going to hack a little bit?
Why?
Okay. So you have you passed the bar?
Yes,
What
I
she
just
said.
took the February, or I mean the July bar. So
Why would you not be a lawyer instead of a clerk?
Just in case I didn't pass, I got this
Anything on
job
today?
that I am kind of stuck
No,
in for
it's not until Saturday.
about a year.
Yeah, but I mean, if you now that you've passed
Trials
the bar,
are in
you
it.
double your income as a lawyer, right?
Yeah, if I want to go like in private.
Not until
but
Monday.
I feel like my
What?
heart and my
This
prayers have
Monday?
been leading
Why?
me more into like the public sector and working for the government.
Yeah, you're $160,000 in debt. You don't take a government job. I'll help you with that. I'll let Ken, the expert, tell you the same thing. Wait a minute.
Yeah. I wonder what I'm going to say here. Well, Abigail, I love what you're saying, but I would agree with Dave that temporarily we pivot to the private sector, choose that income, knock the debt out. You can always return back to working for the government and that type of specific work that you want to do.
What is
not going
the
around.
appeal of the government deal? Yeah.
I just feel like there's a lot of need.
There's a lot of what?
Need in the criminal justice system.
A lot of
especially
need.
on the side of,
Okay.
like,
And why can someone in the private world not supply someone's needs? Why is it the government the place you go to get your needs supplied?
I guess morally, I want to work in the criminal justice system because I feel like there's a lot of issues there, but I don't think I could be a private defense attorney.
Right. So yeah, you're talking about the prosecutorial. That's all the government. So that's the answer to Dave's question. If you want to put the bad guys away, in your mind, I want to be on this side of it. I don't want to go to the private sector.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I don't have a problem with that. But the reality is you're not stuck. But you did say something that's interesting. Why are you under some kind of contract? Because you said today a moment ago that I'm stuck in this for a year. What does that mean?
Yeah, so when I started the job, it's about a 1-year commitment that you do a law clerk position.
And so you have no way around that. We got ourselves on paper. We got to follow that to the nth degree on that. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then I have probably like half a year left.
Okay. Well, you've already.
Did you not think you were going to pass the bar?
No, I just wanted to make sure I had a job just in case I didn't.
Softball games.
Yeah, but I mean, you
I don't
signed
know.
a contract to stay, knowing that you were going to go take the bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that is what it is right now. So you, as an event planner, you come up with an additional $12,000. But right now, you're going to have to slash everything that you can slash and make as much extra income as you can. That's how you get out of this right now until the 6 months is up. But I begin this process today, as soon as you hang up with us, mapping out what the path is to the private sector for the sole purpose of making as much dough as we possibly can to knock this out. Because at that income, you can knock that out and get that out of your life.
Yeah. So then I guess in the interim, while I'm still paying on my loans right now, I pay probably about $200 over what is the minimums on them, just because I'm trying to pay them off. Should I keep doing that, or should I wait?
Pay whatever you can pay right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The more you pay, the less you'll owe. And you know, and as fast as you can, let's move into a higher paying position. Okay, here's what I'm troubled about, and I'm not positive I'm hearing this, but I'm going to throw it out there because I want to make sure I address it, because I don't feel like I've been kind to you unless I do. Sometimes I run into folks who feel like, not in your world, not in the law world, but just in general, that okay, I can do this thing that I do, this skill that I have, and if I work for a non-profit ministry doing my thing, making 70% of what the marketplace pays for my thing, then I'm doing holy work, I'm doing good work, I'm doing God's work, I'm helping people work. But if I go into the private sector, by definition, it's greedy capitalism, and I'm a horrible person, and that the only people over there are horrible people. And I kind of think I'm hearing a little bit of that out of you. Like the holy work is at the prosecutorial level, and there's no one in the private sector is as holy. And I just don't believe that.
I don't think that's true. I just have prayed a lot about like what I want to use my career as and where I feel like I can help.
Yeah, and what you're discovering is that what Jesus said was true. The borrower is slave to the lender, $160,000 worth of debt, and it's really hard to serve two masters. The master of the answer in your prayer life is to serve a certain way, but it's a way that in which you can't pay your bills. And you're stuck mathematically because you have two masters. You have a student loan master, and you have God tapping you on the shoulder in your prayer life telling you to do this other thing. And so it's very hard to serve two masters. And so I want to propose a third option for everyone out there, and that is that you do not have to work for less money to be holy. That you can serve with excellence in the marketplace, kindness, compassion, do good work, and help hurting people from a private sector position, anything you're doing. And that's as much a ministry as a nonprofit, because nonprofits are not in the Bible. Nonprofit is a designation by the IRS, not by God. And all nonprofits are profitable. If they're not, they go out of business. They close down. They take in more than they pay out. They're profitable. It's an accounting entry that allows them to stay under the IRS as a nonprofit. It is not a holiness issue. And so you can enter the private sector, folks, and do holy, godly work and be at the top of your game income-wise.
I agree. I would say in this situation, I don't think she was necessarily going that route as much as in the private sector, you're limited in the type of work you're going to do that's going to put the bad guys in jail. So I would equate her situation to someone who really wants to teach. If you got a master's degree and you want to teach, I would use that master's degree to go get a six-figure job, get rid of the debt, get your life in a situation where you live below your means, like the teachers we have in our millionaire study, third largest group of net worth millionaires. I agree with you, too, though, Dave, that right now she needs to be going after the debt. But I do think that if you get your life in order...
My point is you don't have to sell your soul to do that.
I agree with you. But I also say, if she wants to put bad guys away, you see that as honorable, right?
She said there was a need in the market. The need is putting bad guys away?
Well, I can't speak to what,
I want to help.
We're going to have somebody.
I want to help you.
We're going to have somebody.
Help the victim by putting the bad guy in jail.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Law enforcement. I think there's a need.
I love law and order. I like the idea.
Yeah, interesting. But I agree with you that now she needs more money.
Yeah. And I'm not sure she's there, but I know a certain portion of our audience struggles with the idea that they equate being broke with holy. Are you working the baby steps? One of the smartest and most impactful changes you can make is to ditch your cash value life insurance plan, if you have one, and replace it with a term life policy. Listen, the only thing a cash value policy is good for is overcharging you for the life insurance and then paying you a crappy rate of return on your overpayment. Stop wasting your money and really focus on getting out of debt and growing your savings. For over 25 years, I've trusted and used Xander Insurance to find the best rates on term life insurance from the top-rated companies. They keep the whole thing simple. You can apply online or over the phone, and they even have low-cost plans that don't require an exam. Go to Xander.com or call 800